Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we are going to look into the past life of the Divine Feminines so the Divine Feminines can see where they need to heal, because past life is all about healing. What has been a injury or a wounding from the past. So how we're gonna do your reading, we're going doorway gateway to spirit first, because spirit says that you have one spiritual message from spirit, right? And then we are going to healing ourselves from past life, right? Oracle, right? And you'll probably have two or three. It just depends on how spirit wants to give you your messages at this time. Energies, because everything surrounds energies, right? We're going to look into your spiritual connection. And if you have been journeying with me, you have noticed that we are starting to add spiritual connection to everything, right? Because it's all about healing and breakthrough. And then we're going to see what is along the path, or what position you are in, right? Or what you can expect, or what you can or the way, allows you, the way that you know how you're journeying, what's your position, right? So let's get started. This reading is gonna be very probably deep, because it's for your knowledge and the corrections that you need to make to help yourself heal, so you can grow and expand, right? So we got a couple cards, right? So let's get your spiritual connection. I was just riding along. Spirit said, okay, it's time for the healing. It's time for a breakthrough. It's time for the healing. So I said, okay, what you want me to do? Let's go. Y'all already know. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Leah. I read numbers, colors, talk to spirits. All right? Past life healing of yourself. Spirit, what is the message for the divine feminine, or everyone who watches this video? What is your message towards them? What cannot be seen in the physical, but is there in the spiritual for the divine feminines? Let's go. Chess Queen. Should have known. The Chess Queen is about trust and strategy. This is the card that tells you it is time to trust in spirit and allow spirit to lead you and guide you. I just told you guys, I just said this yesterday. I'm not sure who I said it to. We are in a time, or we live in a reality or a physical realm, that it's about you allowing your spiritual side, spiritual self, the divines, the angels, heaven, to lead you and guide you and make your moves in the physical that we're in. And this card came out, and that's what it represents. You are the chess piece, and the illumination of that light back there is spirit. And you let spirit move you around the board, because you are the queen. And what is the object of the game? To protect the queen at all times, right? So that's a great message, all right? So now let's see what needs to be healed within you. Let's go. Spirit, what needs to be healed, or what needs to be the focus point, or what needs to be understood for the divine feminines, or anyone who will watch this video at this time, Spirit? Woo! There it is. Ooh, self-sabotage. And then the thing about it is, my intentions, right, was to never really use this deck, because it's actually two decks that I'm using, that I've started using, that I bought a long time ago, but I never really had the idea or the mind to use them for any type of collective readings, more so personal. But now that pool, right, is here, I have no choice, right? Because my purpose, right, is to educate you, right, on what to do, how to heal, how to move, So I'm your spiritual eyes, ears, and I tell you, I inform you, because that is my purpose at this time. I'm not here just to throw cards and say whatever. No, I'm going to show you, right? Because don't forget, some people are more visual, then more people are all about that audible. You have to hear, you have to listen. So your second message came out, and you have letting go. Now let me tell you something. We are reading energies. So we have two wounded energies here speaking up for the divine feminines. You have self-sabotage and letting go. It is time for a breakthrough. It is a time of healing. So let's get you some energy surrounding. Spirit 4, divine feminines. What is the energy surrounding self-sabotage? Woo, you got 3. You have 3. You have one that is face up. So what you need to know, what you can see, the change of mind. This is the 7th crown. And 2 that is facing down. Look. So you have the 7th crown facing up. What you don't know and what you don't see. The man holding a heart. When I say it's getting real deep, it's getting real deep. And your second one, the root chakra. That's that solar plex, baby. And 4, letting go. Spirit, what is the energy surrounding letting go? What did you? 2 face down. And my usual surrender release, we're not surrendering or releasing anything because today is about you focusing on what needs to be healed. And we are going to get energies and information surrounding certain moves or certain thoughts. So I'm using a whole type of deck, another type of deck. We're going to the night wisdom, right? And see what's going on when we need to. So you have 2 that are face down for letting go. Letting go. You have walking away energy, walking away, right? And you have deceit. And it shows walking away from being deceived. Let's go, divines. That's what I'm talking about. You must walk away from that weak, negative darkness in order to find your healing, your love, your peace, your happiness, your joy. And in order for you to go out here and say you want to be in a relationship or a partnership with someone else, you must be vibrating high, right? So you can attract that person. Not the person who you think you want or you say you want. That's all physical. We're not talking about that. You want someone who is on a spiritual match, correct? So let's see what's going on along your journey. Spirit for self-sabotage. What will the divine feminines experience along their journey, or what is their position as they journey? Face up, straight towards the sabotage, that protecting treasure. It's time to wake up, protect up, build up. I've been saying it for months. Months and months and months. Let's go on a journey towards protection, right? Because we have so many things coming at us, and the higher you go up, the more you vibrate, the brighter the light, the more hate or the negativity is going to come at you, because the negativity and the darkness is trying to find weak points within you for entry. Access point. Spirit, what is along the journey, or what is the position for the divine feminines of letting go? That came out so fast. Whew. What you don't see, what you don't know towards walking away, that moonlighting. You better get that spiritual up. Let's go, divine feminine. Moonlighting. And I tell you something, what I did for the Scorpio full moon, because I have what, 5 planets in Scorpio? I'm a Scorpio. But those planets is in Scorpio. And when I say I do not allow these moons to come in here and drain me, I pull off the moons, honey. Right? So let's look at your spiritual connection. The Light Workers Oracle. Let's go. Spirit for the self-sabotage. What is the spiritual connection here for the divine feminine? Comes out facing you. Dark night of the soul. We cannot have this and then it is paired with self-sabotage. Time to get up out of this, divine feminines. But it's okay. Because what they say, you know better, you will do better. It's not if you knew better, you will do better. You know better now. You're going to learn. So spirit for letting go, what is the spiritual connection for the divine feminine? When I say it's going to be deep over here, it's all about insight, baby. Woo! There it is, on the ground. On the ground. The grounding or stabilization of the pink rose of Lady Nadia. Let's go, man. What? Yes. That's that self-love, baby. That self-illumination, that self-enlightenment. All right, let's close out the letting go energies so we can get along and see what needs to be healed. Pathways out the way. So, first of all, back to it. The main colors of the chess queen is white, green, and gold. The purification, that's the white, of illumination or enlightenment is the gold. And the main color of the card is green. Abundance, success, wealth, the green light, the new growth, the opportunities, right? And it is a card of 3. The creation of, the purification of illumination, of abundance. The purification of illumination, of that forward movement. Spirit is here saying, hello, I'm trying to help you. Would you allow me to take over? Plain and simple. So let's see what this message is about. Let me close these out too. Hold on, y'all. I try not to get them out of order because the message is in order, right? It's all about numbers and colors. That's why I'm thankful that I'm here to read numbers and colors. And you know how you self-check your growth. You know how you come on and you say, okay, Leah, she posted a video. Let me go watch the video. And then I give you the number. And the first thing, like if I say, yeah, this is a card of 6. And you say, oh, 6 mean balance. That's called growth, knowledge, intellect, wisdom. That's what you want. That is the purpose. The purpose is not to come on here and watch 100,000 readings from different people, right? Because everybody has different energy, right? Some people have hidden agendas, right? Because see, you got to understand this. Some people, I'm not trying to talk about nobody, but y'all already know I'm not finna beat around the bush and I'm finna be real with you. Because y'all my light family, right? We stick together, baby. We bonded, right? Some people come on here with the intentions of money, 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 money. So they tell you whatever they feel like they need to tell you to what? Get in your pocket. No. That's why I always tell you, you go with how you what? Feel. Because spirit never lies. And spirit lies within your emotions or within your gut or the root of you. And it's all about building up your spiritual, right, sense or your spiritual self so you can be guided in this physical realm, because this physical realm is all illusion. So be careful. You have to have a feeling of who's pure at heart. Are the reader or or the person, are they doing their job as far as educating you? My purpose is to bring illumination, right, towards the spiritual realm. For you to know that you're not just out here by yourself, living and sleeping and waking up and eating. No, maybe you don't let the physical drive you. You let your spiritual drive you. And the better or the higher up you are in your spiritual, because you know spirituality is not a religion. The better movement, the better action, the better thought, clear vision. I always tell you to have a bird's eye view on everything, anyone, any situation. Food for thought. Spirit, clarify the chess queen for divine feminines at this time. Why is the chess queen here. You have two. One up and one down. The grounding or the stabilization of the lovers. And because I'm talking into the divine feminines, this is you and the lover. But I don't know, is it the karmic lover or is it the divine masculine? The stabilization or the grounding or the bringing down. No heartbreak, baby. Getting up out of that mental wounded 3 of swords in reverse. I'm loving it already. Clear minds. Being able to see bird's eye view. Getting over the heartbreak that maybe the lover has caused you. Till you have learned the fact that it's not about the love. It's about the growth of you. Plain and simple. Spirit for the 3 of swords in reverse. I'm loving it. Yeah. Towards the lovers. That came out so fast. When I say I have been just blown away, crossing over the 3 of swords in reverse, you have the 6 of coins. That balances up in here. Let's go. Balance and compromise. No more heartbreak. I don't have time for that. I'm not finna sit here and be mentally down. I'm not finna sit here and stop eating and stressing out because who? What? You stressed out. You're not eating. You not getting up, out of the bed. You not cleaning up the house. That don't affect nobody but who? You and your household. Spirit clarify the 6 of coin. Y'all better get with it. Y'all better get with it. 6 of coin. Page of coin. Right? Coming in with a solid offer. And this offer was pushing up towards the 6 of coin. A solid offer of balance. A solid offer towards the what? Compromise. No more heartbreak. We're not on this. Matter of fact, one more. Spirit says one more. Spirit clarify page of coin. You must get to a place where you can hear Spirit's voice. Yeah. Fine tune. With the people or the readers who you feel are on the same accord as you. You fine tune that. You must be able to decipher the difference between what you thought you heard to literally knowing what you hear. Let's go. Page of staff. That news, baby, is coming in. Someone is taking action. And I have been telling you guys, my pages have been coming out back to back. Back to back. Yes. It's all about action. To push up an offer or offer up an offer, isn't that action? Pushing up. And isn't it funny how the page of staff has his hand or their hand on the top of the staff, like getting ready to lift it up in the air? And the other thing I want you to notice is water. This offer has been purified and cleansed because of the water, right? And then with the page of staff, we don't know if they already stepped over the water, but this is the action that is being taken. The illumination is the goal, right? Of being calm and relaxed, that is the blue, and journeying calmly, that's the purification of the blue of the bottom. This action, and they both go towards what? The staff being lifted up, and that offer is being offered up towards the what? Balance. You see that? So let's go to the bottom of the deck real quickly, right? Because I don't want it to be too long. Boom, the devil showed up. Oh, yeah. Anytime it's getting good, anytime you learning something, anytime you getting ready to pass on to the next lesson, them opportunities, he always show up and try to block you, whether it be in your mental, your emotions, of your actions, your being. What? Towards what? That offer, baby. Look. That offer, another page. Pay attention. The sun is illuminating that. Yeah, the sun is illuminating the queen of staff. Because we're reading energies. The queens represent the feminine that has been wounded. That whirl up is up in here. Towards what? The ace. A coin. You see it, right? So it says, right? To receive an offer. The devil is here blocking you from receiving an offer. You see how the devil is going towards that offer? And then they tell you that this offer that you are going to receive is plenty, is abundant, because that fish is in that cup facing the person who's offering it. It's like they're offering it up to the sky, right? Yeah. And I keep telling you guys, watch for the moons. When I say the spiritual connection has been here, and that wisdom has been here the whole time. You just have to pay attention to what you need to see. So watch for the moon. So the devil is in here with that stop block towards that offer of your abundance, right? But the illumination of a feminine energy that has been wounded by action, passion, or drive. Now, this is where we're going to break out these night wisdom. Let's see what is surrounding you. Yeah. Oh, they don't love me. That's that passion. Oh, they're not coming for me. That is that action, to move forward. See? Oh, they're not gonna come. They're with somebody else. I might as well stay in depression. That's that drive. But you know what? If you are that person, that means you have literally allowed the devil to come in here and play with your offer. But I'm gonna show you something. The reason why the devil is no longer up in here playing with anything. I'm finna show you the block for the devil. Tell me you don't see the sun. Tell me you don't see the sun. Outside of the devil, bye-bye, the illumination of receiving an offer of abundance, because the sun can represent abundance towards who? The feminine who has been wounded by action, passion, or drive. Don't play with me. So let's look at y'all wounding, because now you have learned that the devil is trying to block you. I don't care who the devil is, what the devil is. Get out of your head, because I've been telling you that for a long time. Get out of your emotions if they're negative. We're not with that. What you take in or what you receive is what you vibrate out, right? Spirit, what surrounds the Queen of Staff? What do we need to see or know, accept, and understand over the devil, towards the devil, with this offer? This is exactly what a card pops out at, right? Wow, Spirit up in here speaking loud, understanding. Understanding. And understanding is a card of 7. What is the 7? Do I need to say it anymore? 7 is a number of what? Self-reflection. Go ahead and answer. We've learned this. And then the thing is, this feminine energy, right, is dressed in gold. What is the gold? Gold is the same color of the sun. I told you, we have a block for the devil. Right? Okay. Gold talks about illumination, enlightenment, understanding and acceptance, right? For your abundance, ultimate success, right? So, keep going, because I don't want it to be too long, but I'm going to give it to you. So, we learned that. Screw the devil, bye. I don't have time for that. So, what is it that you must see? Feminine who has been wounded by action, passion, and drive, whether it be you or someone else has wounded you. Outside of that staff in your hand, what do you hold? Purple flowers, right? And what is upon your head? In that hat? Third eye. What? Wide, baby. Let's go. The purple flowers talks about your empowerment or your power, even though you may have been wounded, right? And you are going towards the completion or the successful ending towards your what? Value. And that gold coin, that is the same color of the sun, right? Is the same color of what? Understanding. Y'all better get with it. Y'all better get with it. So, that was your chess queen. Chess queen towards your understanding. Spirit is in here saying, I will lead you towards your understanding. which we already know that because the white, green, and gold talks about the purification of illumination, same as the gold, or the illumination and enlightenment towards your abundance. Boom. And what did they tell you your abundance was? They told you a balance was coming. Isn't that abundance? They told us that the sun is up in here blocking the devil. Isn't that abundant? Yeah. Just look at all this gold. They told us that the page of coin was coming in to make a solid offer. Look at the gold. Yeah. They also told us that you were going to receive an offer that was plenty, bountiful. Look at the cup. What color is it? Gold. They also told you at the end of it all, right, that you have completed your mission. You have completed your lessons successfully. And what happens? That gold, baby. That gold. You see how that go? Out of this heartbreak, out of the heartbreak about the lovers, man, listen. It's all about your balance. Your balance. No longer heartbroken about the lovers and all of this and all of that. We out of that. Bye. Spiritual message for the overall. Chess queen. When I cannot lead or guide myself in the physical or the spiritual, who must I lean on? Spirit. I've been telling you that for day one. I am here to tell you that spirit is very real. Your ancestors are very real. Spirit guides are very real. And if it wasn't, I mean, you got to think about it. When you think about the spiritual or the world of magic, who all do you see? Because I look at a lot of those, what is that? All the Harry Potters and all of that sci-fi, science fiction. I'm all over that. Angels, all over that. I was born like that, right? That's my thing. But you got the fairies, right? The wizards, the dragons. Look at all this stuff. So if that can be real, and you have people who serve up under that and worship that, why can't spirit be real? Anyway, let's go. Let's get over here to this self-sabotage and the dark night of the soul and what you got going. What you got going. So, first issue, problem, or slight hiccup that needs to be healed is the self-sabotage. And y'all already know I'm hot, but it's okay. It's all right, right? So, what is driving you to either stay stuck in this self-sabotage, or what is driving you, right? What is your fire? That's why I'm hot. You see that? Of getting out of this self-sabotage. Lee, I don't know. I don't really know. Guess what? A state of confusion or lack of knowledge. Yeah. Poverty of consciousness is a problem because it can put you in a state of being what? A person who self-sabotage. And we not about that. And this is a call to two. And I said, you know what, Spirit? I'm not even going to say nothing about no numbers. Those numbers. Unless you show me and I'm going to say something. So I have to say something because this is a two. What are the most injuring and damaging numbers on the board at this time? It's only two numbers so far. The 4s and the 2s. And here you come up in here with a 2. But it's all right because we're going to correct this. 2. Self-sabotage. Look at you in your little weak state because you've been wounded. But what have you been wounded by? Skeletons in your closet, secrets. What is those little Grand Reapers? What are those that's around you? But see, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to show you something too. Because y'all know I like to show you stuff. You're looking at other people. I'm going to show you. But because you're looking at other people, and maybe by looking at other people, you putting that weakness or self wounding injury to yourself. Oh, look how those people are living. Look how what if they're driving. Look at their children. Look at their clothes. All this material stuff. It don't mean nothing if your spiritual ain't together. Because just like the Most High of the heavens of the divines give gifts, so do the devil. So does these negative deities and entities running around this. Yeah, they do. So stop looking at people and stop, oh, look at them. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, you don't have no job to go pay their bills. And at the end of the day, they don't have no money to give you to pay yours. Correct? So you so busy looking at other people and wounding yourself, you don't even see that wisdom coming down from heaven. You see that owl coming up in here? That white owl. You don't even see it. Did you see it? Did you see it the first time? Watch. Open your eyes, right? And then they're telling us that you need to change your mind. 7 crown. And if you notice, 7 crown has been coming out a lot for all readings. Change of mind. Card of 5 towards self-sabotage. And these 2 cards together make the 7. What is the 7? 7 is a number of self-reflection. What are you reflecting out? What you have taken in. I'm hot. So let me talk to you about the 2s. What are the 2s? Pairs, doorway, gateway, opportunities, missed opportunities, decisions, choices, 2 becoming 1. The connecting factors of 2. What 2 situations or 2 people? Connecting factor, issue, situation, problems, whatever, right? 2s also talk about the negotiation factor of conversating and debating, what you need to be doing right now. It's conversating with yourself how you going to get up out of this, and you don't have no room for debating. Because, see, debating is the negotiations, the law enforcement being called out. We ain't got time for that. But that communication factor of conversating is the talking, the agreements, and the compromises. Bye-bye. Self-sabotage. So let's see what surrounds you in this self-sabotage spirit. What surrounds the divine feminine and self-sabotage at this time? That came out so fast. Woo! I'm talking about like lightning, baby. And it's over. Let me make sure I get them together. Self-sabotage and your mind. What needs to be corrected? What must you stop sabotaging in your mind? When I say it's going to get deep over here, that love. That love. Oh my God, the love. And this also represents you because this is a card of 1. What is the 1? The 1 you, the 1 thought, the 1 journey. Love of yourself is the you, right? Love along your thoughts or within your thoughts. And love of self along your journey. What must you take in to stop sabotaging yourself? Love. What must you get within your what? Mental. Is what? Love. See that? And once you accept or reprogram and reform your brain to understand and accept love, carry love, apply love to yourself, these 2 cards make the what? 6. That balance. Well, Leah, how do I get out of self-sabotage? Apply love within your brain. Plain and simple. Because the thing about it, if you think it, right? Or you have a thought, is it the brain, the motherboard of the body that controls what? The body. But the body's what? Actions. Y'all know I'm in the medical field. I give you a little bit of medical. Yeah. So, anyway. So you need to change and see love to stop sabotaging yourself. Right? And then the thing about it is they're telling us that you have 2 issues here outside of your mind. So you really got 3, but we done solved the mind problem. That mental. Yeah, that logic, we solved that. But now we getting ready to check your emotions because the man holding the heart is here. It's not about them. It's about you. And this is a card of 9. What is the 9? The divine's calling for your attention in a situation or to a person. You see that? Come on, baby. Turn it around. Let's see what surrounds the man holding the heart. So we already got your mental straight. So now let's check these emotions. Spirit, what surrounds the man holding a heart? Or the masculine holding a heart? Okay. If y'all don't receive these messages, I don't know what to do. Keep pushing. Here we go. Your card crossed over both of these. Mine away from the man holding the coin. And together, they make the 5. What needs to change? And then the thing about it is, the card that surrounds the man holding the heart or the masculine holding the heart, you got the warrior in reverse. Now, let me be clear. This is a card of 2. This warrior card also comes out for my man holding the heart. But I think it's an eye-opener. Now, I'm going to say this, and y'all already know. Don't come at me the wrong way. All right. I believe and I feel, right, and I hear Spirit say that the majority of the divine masculines, majority, I didn't say it 100%, I said majority, right? You figure out the percentage because I don't have time, right? They're not in a position to face themselves. So if they cannot face themselves as a warrior, how can you expect for them to fight for you and your connection? Right? What is the warrior? The warrior is like the knight, true. But this man holding a heart, the warrior himself or the warrior in themselves, that fighting spirit is in reverse. Get your emotions together. That's why I have been telling you for a long time now. Focus on yourself. Build up and protect up. Nothing new. So now let's move on to your third problem or focal point. We ain't even gonna call it a problem. We're gonna call it a focal point. What is in the root of you? Root. Yeah, your first chakra. And it is a card of 8. What is the 8? Calling forth spirit in a situation, spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations, also known as transformations. What are you getting ready to transform? That root. That root of self. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. And then the thing about it is, when you start working on your root, the only thing your mind need to think is, this is what I'm going to do. Take the rest of the mental out of it and focus on that root. This is the place in which spirit lives, in the gut. Time to build up. So let's see what surrounds this first chakra. Spirit, clarify the first chakra for the divine feminines that they're getting ready to transform. Dang, that came out quick. You see, y'all seen that card? So, over your 7th crown, the mind, over love, towards self-sabotage. Getting it understood, babe. Getting it understood, right? Card came out like this. Over all 3. And what is your card? Oh, wow. Self-worth, man. Come on. Self-worth. And it is a card of 5. Changes. I said, what are you getting ready to transform? You're getting ready to transform self-worth to that root. And Spirit says, I'm right here to help you. You see that? When I say this is beautiful, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So, let's keep going, right? So, what is your spiritual connection? What is it that you're not seeing, understanding, comprehending? Where is it? Where are you within your spiritual? Right? Because I can talk all day. What they say, talk till you turn blue in the face. But if you're not applying it where it fits, then we have a problem. We have a problem. Not you have a problem. We have a problem, because I've been telling you for a long time now. We move as a group. We may not be on the same stage, but we're in the same group. Yeah. Because see, if it's 5 steps in a group, and it's 100 people, it's going to be 20 people on the first step, 20 people on the second step, 20 people on the third step, 20 people on the fourth step, 20 people on the fifth step. Yeah. But we still a group. So now we have an issue. Right. In our spiritual. Because we a group, right? Dark night of the soul. What are you reflecting out? Dark night of the soul. And how do I know you're reflecting dark night of the soul out? Because it's a 7. What is 7? Number of self-reflection. We can't have this. But at the same time, it's not so bad because you know what? You may have been in a place of unknowing, confusion, lack of knowledge. Now, when you get to a place of understanding, you will be entering out of that dark night of the soul. But understand that you cannot be allowed out until you learn the lessons and stay the course of your growth and your expansion, correct? So let's shake up out of this. So in order for us to see what's going on, we need to look, right? So Spirit, clarify what surrounds, right, the dark night of the soul for the divine feminines. Come on, we got to wake up. Dang. Woo! Jeez. The high priestess of fire. So, let me tell you this. How do you know you are in the dark night of the soul for some of you? Because it's all about signs, right? If you can't sleep at night, or you are having a problem falling asleep, or you wake up in the middle of the night, or you running around here 100 miles a second and you need to take a break. Problems starting to pile up on your plate. And I'm finna tell you now, and it's one on the ground, and I'm gonna get that one too. I'm glad I seen it. Thank you, Spirit. These are all signs. Dark night of the soul. The problems, it's like I'm gaining more problems than I can solve. That's what we in, right? So if you are not in those that's not like one of your situations, I'm gonna tell you now, you getting ready. Because fire either burns down a situation. That's the people entering out of the dark night of the soul. And once they enter out of there, go out from the dark night of the soul, we'll wait. Because don't forget, we move as a group. I'm on my way out. I'm telling you now. I already know, right? Because that's a part of being tapped into your spiritual. You know everything. You learn everything. Anyway. And for those who have not experienced this, you're getting ready to, because fire doesn't always just burn down. It heats up. And then they can also be telling us here that as a feminine, could be a karmic, but who cares? Because it ain't about them. And if you protect it up, it really don't matter. Applying pressure by fire. But anyway, we'll just stick with the positive side, right? You're getting ready to go through because the fire is heating up, baby, towards the dark night of the soul. And you must learn to go through, deal with, move on. But don't worry, we'll wait because we move as a group, correct? So that's one situation, around the dark night of the soul. And the other one is on the ground because it has been grounded, stabilized. And it is. Woo! The high priestess of El, baby. Look, you got 2 high priestesses up in here. So, here we go. I'm finna tell you now. The high priestess of fire is bringing forth change to the dark night of the soul because it is a card of 5. Yep. And the high priestess of the air, which is in the mind, your logic, yeah, it's going to bring forth that balance because the high priestess of the air is the 6, baby. Let's go. So, for those who are in or getting ready to step in, you're getting ready to step into the fire. It is okay, because that's what we want. Burn down the dark night of the soul, baby. Burn it down. Bye. And when you transition out, your mental will be so much clearer. You'll be able to see so much further. Fine tune. I told you that. Balance. Stabilized and grounded in your logic. And that's what we want, because the mental controls the body, and the body is all about action. Okay, so here we go. So what is going to be along your journey or your pathway? What are you going to learn? The creation of you being that protected treasure, baby. Yes. Yeah. You didn't know that? I keep trying to tell y'all. When you are on the journey of the divines, who is going to protect you at all times? The divines. Why? Because you are their investment. I told y'all that. I've been telling you for a long time. And we're going to break this card down and see what's going on, right? So, out of self-sabotage, right? How, Leah? How? First of all, you got to make your mind up, because that's the two, that this is what you want. You must apply love within your mental. We got it. Boom. Nothing. Not hard to do. You must stop worrying about the man holding the heart or masculine holding the heart. Is they coming for you? That's not important right now, right? You need to work on yourself. True indeed. Because they told us that right here, putting self-worth in your root. It's not about them. It's about you. And you see how the heart is on the shoulder and she's hugging the heart? Feminine energy, baby. Self-love, self-worth, self-care, self-education, self-knowledge. Self. And we know that let me tell you something. Never mind, where you're at in this. Just know that all of us that move as a group, we're going through this. So you're either at this step, right? Or you either at this step. But don't worry. The ones who are at this step, that's me. I'm coming. We are going to wait for those who are at this step. And I'm going to tell you the positive thing about it. If I am on step 2 and you on step 4, right? 4, whatever. Wouldn't it be positive of me for me to turn around and say, hey, when you get to step 3, it's like a cheat sheet. I'm the cheat sheet, right? Or even if I'm on step 5, I'm the cheat sheet for the 4, 3, 2, and the 1. Right? Because I'm getting ready to graduate. But I'm going to, hey, guess what? You got to watch out for the 2nd and the 4th bump. It's going to be real hard, right? So just watch out for it. Even if I don't tell you what to do, because I can't tell you how to do it or how to move, because that's up to you. But I warned you. That's what I'm supposed to do. And then when you do get over to step 4 and you make it to step 5, I'm going to be saying, yes, you graduated. Even if I didn't have a cheerleader there to congratulate me, I'm going to be your cheerleader. I already encouraged you and gave you the cheat sheet, right? Before I left out, right? The dark night of the soul. But once you enter into with the lessons you learned, I will become your cheerleader. And because we cannot move forward as a group until all are through. Okay? Plain simple. So let's go break this down. This protection. What you need to know. It's all about steps, man. It's all about steps, baby. Let me put it. Let me move. I got to make room. Okay. All right. So we're getting ready to break down the creation of the protecting treasure. So what is going on? First of all, it represents the vines. Probably didn't see it, but I'm going to show you. All right. And then, you laying on, your weak energy here. But it's okay. Because even though you may be laying on the treasure, trying to protect the treasure, it's a lot going on in this image. And I'm going to show you. Weak. That's the feminine. And what makes you know that you're divine? What allows you to know that? That's a crown. But you're taking your crown off your head and it's starting to rain outside. But the divines are here protecting you. But at the same time, on top of that umbrella is a bird. But you may not see or know the bird that is above you because you up under the umbrella. But my thing is, it is okay. And I've been telling you for a long time, water represents a lot of things. But the significance here is, even though the vines are protecting you, you have learned, or you will learn to that your divineness is going to be cleansed and clear, because the water or the rain is falling upon your crown. See that? And you trying to protect the treasure, right? With your little old self. But it is so abundant and so much here that is literally spilling out on the other side of the chest. You see that? The creation. No need to protect it, baby. Because what's meant for you is for you, correct? And it always will be. Only you can make the decision to end that. No one else. And we are the investments of the divines. I keep telling you. So let's go. Spirit, clarify protecting treasure for the divine feminine. I'm just shocked how fast these cards keep coming out. Okay. Over the high priestess of the air. What are you going to learn about balancing your logic? See that? Leaving someone in the past heartbroken. Bye. Feeling regret with that heartbreak. Okay. 6 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Right. Here we go. On a new love. Right. A journey in love. Right. This is you. Right. You on a new journey in love. Why you say that, Leah? I ain't talking about the journey in love where you go towards somebody else. Because they just told you just left somebody else. You just left them in the past with a heartbreak. Feeling regret, right? When you talk about that new journey in love, that is that self-love. You see how I jump back? That you are going to obtain in your root, right? And that is you understanding and accepting the process of love in your mental. You see that? Do you see it? Right? That's why I said we're going to learn how to get out this self-sabotage. We ain't even on that, right? So when I say leaving someone in the past, you know, full of regret and heartbroken, because you have 1 of the cups here. So doesn't that 1 from that 6 leave 5 of cups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that person is looking in the cup, right? The 5th cup. 5 of cups mean regret. And then what is the regret pertaining to? Because that person is closer to that heartbreak. They're going to come looking for you, baby. But I'm going to tell you something. They can't come looking for you till they get themselves together. They must vibrate on the same level as you, right? So when you talk about leaving someone in the past all heartbroken, that is this. See that? Yes, we're not on that. We're not on that. We're not. Can't be. See how that go? Okay. So now let's clarify. Try to keep my car straight. Spirit, clarify. 6 of Cups, 3 of Swords. They really love this high priestess of air. Oh, yeah, because you know why? That represents the balance of the mental, of the logic. It's faded, baby. See that? This is part of the process. This is part of the steps. We move in the group, but we move in steps, right? Wheel of Fortune is here. So let's go what's up under the bottom of the deck and see what is going on. Solid offer coming in. Purified offer. Some. The Knight's going to offer value. Right? But why is the Knight going to offer value? Oh, because them same 5 of Cups that you left them in, they coming back. It's just the fact that they're noticing it. They're going to notice it at some point in time. And when they notice it, then they're going to realize, oh my God, they gone. The divine feminine, or she gone, or whatever, they gone. They done left me in this mess. See that? Self-check. Not paying attention. They are not paying attention. That's why they keep telling us, ain't no warrior. Because if a warrior was to fight in a battle, the main purpose is to win the war, but at the same time, maintain your life. Correct? And what life is, that heart right there. But you ain't doing that because you ain't paying attention. So we're going to leave you back there in the 5 of Cups. Bye. So, they're telling us what must be done in order for them, or once they realize that you left them, that you left them in the little regret. What must they do? They must stabilize their mental heavily, because that's the King of Swords. Positive energy. Stabilize. Could be stabilize their mental about the 2. Right. See? Stabilize. And then as they they doing that, what is going to happen? You, my love, that has been wounded by love, waiting on a message, you're going to receive that message as soon as you find your value or your worth, your stability, your strength. I was waiting in a message. I was waiting for them to call me. When I left them, and they realized I left them, I was waiting on communication. But communication never came. Because, see, you was waiting for it all calm and cool and collective, because that's the blue. But then you transform out of the queen of coin, that the cups that has been wounded, and go over here to becoming independent. Oh, I ain't got time for that. I don't need them. Yeah, now you want to build up, amp up, and be strong by yourself. You see? Now you going to learn that a message is coming. But this message is going to be pertaining love and forgiveness. Red bird. And see, it's a transfer, because now you all cool, calm, and collective. Where you was all over here illuminated in either defeat or love, or the defeat of love, because that's the gold in the red, waiting on a message to come in to calm things down. That's the blue. Now you over here in the little energy of being all calm and purified. Now you gonna learn, you gonna receive a message. And this bird is red. So it could represent love or defeat. But I say forgiveness, because forgiveness is a part of the journey. Yeah. So you're going to build up. You're going to grow up. And while you building up and growing up, look at the person who you left in the past. They mentally stuck on that reconciliation. Or, see, they can be stuck on attachment factors. Now, let me tell you something. Just like they figured out all late that you left them back there in the past. They still got to figure out about these attachments and things. And now, come on now, you got to give them time. Because their head is defeated. Their head is bowed. And they're telling us that they must purify their mind, because even though those 8 swords are there, it's all within their mind towards the attachment factors. If we talking about attachments, what are the attachments? Family. Friends, society, mental injuries. They have to deal with a lot, just like you have to deal with. But I'm going to tell you something. I'd rather them deal with than we deal with, because they got to deal with a whole lot more than we do. We just got to get our emotions. Or if they realize, oh my God, that's the one I'm supposed to be with. Now they are mentally stuck towards coming towards you. Because see, they ain't moving. Ain't no movement. But at the end of it all, you will be, if it's not with them. 2 of Cups is going to happen. It just takes work. Victory towards the 2 of Cups. Yeah, towards the union of a divine masculine and of a divine feminine. I ain't say them. Yeah. 2 becoming 1. What is the 6 of Staff? On a new journey. That's the gold staff of illumination. See that? Over the 5 of Staff in the background, conflict of action of defeat, or the love of defeat. Boom. Being calm with it, baby. Being relaxed in it, because that's the blue and the white. But see, when you tapped in the spirit, you already know this. That's why you say, man, I ain't got time for all that. Let them figure it out. But at the same time, I've told you over and over. No matter how mad they make you, or no matter how upset, because you still mentally stuck on them. Because it's about a mirroring effect. Like the 8 of swords towards the 3 of Cups. Just like they're going to be stuck on you, you're going to be stuck on them. Mirroring each other, right? Listen. I have told you, no matter what happens, whether they don't see it, whether they don't know it. I don't care how many breadcrumbs you drop to going to grandma's house. What is it? The people, what happened in the woods with the little children, and drop the breadcrumbs and they end up at the little witch house or whatever? That part. Whether they see the breadcrumbs or not. Don't ever get mad and speak down and talk down on them. Because if it's all about a mirroring effect and you speak down on them, what happens when you speak towards the mirror? It bounces right back. Watch your thoughts. Watch your mouth. I keep telling you. So that's one situation. You're going to learn. Just like they going to learn, you going to learn. So you protect it. No matter what you do and how you do it. Ain't no self-sabotage that's going to last always. Ain't none of that. You know why? Because you're going to learn that self-love. You're going to learn about them. And you're going to learn your love factor of the mind. But at the end of it all, because you are the investments of the divines, you protect it. You maybe have to go through a wringer a little bit because the crown was getting wet. But that's what you want. You want to wash all that negativity and darkness out of there. How can you wear your crown in defeat, baby? Not possible. Because if that was allowed, you wouldn't be journeying. I'm telling you right now. So come on, let's go on over here to your beautiful. To letting go. Yes. Yes, letting go is a card of 8. Spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations calling for a spirit in a situation. Transformation. Out of your little feminine energy. I'm all hurt. Oh. Or is it that you don't want to let go? With the Celtic cross all over your head. So, even though you may not want to go, you're going to go. And you're going to leave all them secrets and all that darkness in the past because I'm going to show you something. I see it. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I see it. And y'all already know I'm going to put you up on game because that's what it's about. So, letting go. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. But don't just look at you. Look back here. You see them same 2 little Grim Reapers? They coming. And some of you already done been caught. Them same 2 little Grim Reapers. They done caught you. But you learn how to shake up out of them. But see, some of them, they warning you. Spirit warning you. Oh, they coming. Look at them. And then the thing about it is, here, they need a light. See how they carrying their little candles? Could be talking about somebody doing some type of work, but we ain't worried. Because they finding their way. Here, they don't have no light because they have you. You see that? Y'all better pay attention, right? So spiritual rebirths and rejuvenations. So, what is going to take place? You're getting ready to walk away. Yeah. And let go, baby. Let go of everything that has hurt you, harmed you, held you back. Don't forget we're doing past lives. Healing. Let's go. Letting go so you can heal and become strong and solid, baby. Yes. Grow up your spiritual to lead you in your physical. So when you look into people or be able to see through people and listen to what they say and how they say it, you'll know, oh, they ain't for me. And I already done told you, the brighter that light gets, oh, they're not going to like you, but who cares? More love, light, and wisdom to them and keep on moving. Yeah, you getting ready to walk away because it's divines up in here calling for your attention to a situation or towards a person. This is you leaving all of that behind, right? Because you going towards illumination of change. You don't see the fairy and the butterfly? Yeah. And you rocking your pink when you get outside that gate. Love, peace, happiness, partnerships, friendships, business situationships. Yeah, joy, harmony. Yeah, what? Of self, baby. Because you rock that. You rock that. And what are you leaving in the gate? Oh, that self-reflection of deception. Bye. Because see, deception is a 7. 7 is the number of self-reflection. And look at you walking out the gate and making sure the gate closed. All of this is the gate, baby. You ain't in there no more. Bye. And then together, these two make the 7. What is 7? 7 is the number of self-reflection. You walking out of the gate of restriction and leaving deceit or deception behind. Plain, point blank, and period. That's it. So let's see what's going on. Spirit, what surrounds the situation of walking away? Yeah, we'll do it like that. Dang, you got 2, baby. Let's see what's on the ground. The stabilization Oh, in the bringing down of the weakness, rigid. Stabilizing that. And what is in front of walking away? Oh my God. No longer trapped. Look at you. The creation of stabilization or grounding weakness, because rigid is a card of 5. You know, it talks about having that dark wall up. And look at the little bird trying to find an access point to get in there and deliver the message. It's time for you to get out of this block. And isn't it funny how the bird is in the cage? Here, same bird. Look. But what's before you is no longer being stuck, no longer being trapped. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! So let's look at this deceit. Spirit, what surrounds deceit? When I say Spirit gave me this message for you all this morning, I'm happy. Okay, in front of rigid. In front of rigid. Deceit. What surrounds deceit? No hopes towards or for the weakness. No hope of or towards being weak. And what is that weakness that you don't have time for? Deceit. And they make the creation. No hope for weakness, baby. Leaving all that negativity and darkness and weak energy, weak holding of whatever behind. I ain't got time. Bye. That's what I'm talking about. Rigid is the wall. I see that now. Rigid is the wall. The creation of the wall. Remember I told you that bird is trying to find an access point to deliver a message. And because the bird is black, it doesn't necessarily mean like darkness or a dark message. It also black represents banishment, man. Banishment. Go away. Break down the wall. So on one side of rigid, you have walking away because you're no longer trapped, baby. See? But on the other side of the wall, no hope for deceit. I can see straight through it before it comes to me. And it's all about that balance, baby. Moonlight and bathing all in your little spiritual light and things. Look at you. Balance. What is along your path? You are going to glow in spiritual wisdom. And I'm hot again. So, tell me, where is it bad? Where is it negative? And then you on the time limit. Your time is coming. See that hourglass there? Your time is coming. I'm telling you, your time is coming. And then the thing about it is, all root chakras, crown chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, emotional chakra, intellect chakra, everything is going to be hit with the spiritual wisdom, because here you're a bear. As you go along your journey, you only have on bottoms. Now look, here comes the mask, right? See the mask? That's that yin and the yang, baby. Look now, look, mask. Even though the spiritual, that's not a mask, that's our spiritual, it's the wisdom, right? It is the balancing, talking about the mask. The balancing of the light and the dark of the spiritual wisdom. You are going to see. And you are going to learn, because you have a journey before you. That is all about your balance. Now let's talk about this pink light. What is your spiritual connection? The pink light. Pink light. Pink light. Yeah. Now, I've learned a thing or two, in my time and in my day. Now, I'm tell you. When you talk about the pink light or pink energy, where is pink energy housed? And where does pink energy come from? Then we'll get into the rose. Pink energy is housed in the 8th chakra. Leah, what you mean 8th chakra? Oh, you didn't know we had an 8th chakra? We do. It's above, it's above our heads. It's housed in the Kundalini, as they call it. 8th chakra. Spirit chakra. See? And it is pink. It is the same color as the energy of the womb. that babies are born from. Same color. Pink. Powerful, huh? Yeah. So as divine feminines, you have all these children and all this, whatever, life, whatever. Now you know that the energy of the womb is pink. And this is why the girls, or the representation of a female or a girl, is the pink. But yeah, that's the energy of the womb. But it's also the energy of the color of the energy in the 8th chakra. That's what they call it, 8th chakra. So anyway, I don't know where that came from. Spirit wanted me to tell you, so I told you. So when you start talking about the pink rose, here is the 2. You have a choice to see the beauty within you or not. And, it talks about your relationship of self because it's the pink, right? So, you're going to learn that peace of self, that happiness of self, that love of self, the joy of self. Yeah, 2s. Whether you need to communicate with yourself or spirit, you need to compromise with yourself or the spiritual realm, or you just need to get it in your head and make the decision. This is what it is. This is the path I'm on. This is what it is. So you're going to do what you need to do. I mean, it's a given. Do I really need to even break anything down? Let's look real quick at rigid. Let's look at this wall, right? Creation of the wall. So, everything that surrounds you is power. It's illumination. And it's pink, right? The same color as the rose. But the thing that I want you to see in this pink rose, Lady Nadia, 2 bowls of water that you have crossed over. Anytime you have the 2s, those are the doorway thresholds. Yeah, doorway gateways, thresholds. You're going to walk through that, and then you're walking out to more water. What is water? The purification of life. The rejuvenation of life. Being purified and cleansed. So water is indicated again. Yeah. Or facing your emotions and growing up yourself. But at the same time, it's all about that spiritual connection, because the rainbow represents the covenant or the bonding of the physical in the spiritual realm. And now here you go. You're offered that rose. What is your success? What is your gain? You're gaining that rose, the pink rose. Everything that you could have wanted, heart's desires, goals, achievements, here you go. Plain and simple, baby. Birthrights. I hear birthrights. Your birthrights. When they start talking about your DNA activations, yeah, stepping into your power. Stay the course. Stay the course. See? Stay the course, baby. That's all. It has been programmed within you before you were even born, before you even arrived to this earth that they call earth. Yeah, because we're earthlings, whatever. This depends on what people say, but anyway. Let's look at this rigidness. Let's go on with your rigid. The creation of rigid spirit for the divine feminines. Over your moonlight. Over your moonlight, you have the 5 of coins. Now, what is it? Moonlight, 5 of coins. When we talk about water, I'm finna break it down to you. Water represents the rejuvenation of life, emotions, or the cleansing factor. When you get into your moonlight stage, that's going to bring your balance. You are going to learn to cleanse and clear, that's the water, over the 4 coins, what has been distracting you and what has been holding you back while your divine worth or divine value has been surrounded in confusion. This is called that breakthrough. This is what you need to do. Breakthrough. They're telling you, you have been distracted from your spiritual purpose and your true worth and value within your DNA of yourself has been surrounded in confusion. It's okay, baby. It's okay. What makes you weak? What makes you rigid? Not knowing your true worth. Not seeing the true connection. It's okay, because Leah is telling you. So let's clarify your 5 a coin. Spirit clarify 5 a coin for the divine feminines. Huh. 7. Choices, options, decisions, distractions. Many cups here. Some holds true value and some hold horse pucky. How many have you journeyed through? How many have you experienced? Are you tired yet? Illusion, illusion. See that? Illusion. But the thing I want you to notice, who's coming out of the water? Clarify the 7 of cups, spirit, for the divine feminines. Towards moonlight. Pushing moonlight up. You are now being offered true love, unconditional love, right? Towards the moonlight, that spiritual connection that's going to bring you a balance. Oh yeah, it's here. Divine's all up in this thing. Do you see the water? My cup floweth over, runneth over. Water. Purification. Rejuvenation of life. Yeah. Being cleansed from the spiritual realm into the physical realm. Do you not see it? Yeah. What is up under the bottom of the deck? The 9 of staff. Look at you. You're wounded. But it's okay. Wounded by no action. Who cares? Wounded by no passion. Wounded by no drive. It is okay because you sit upon grounds of confusion. It's okay. Waiting for communication. New plan is here. Look at here. 8 of cups. Look at that eye above your head. Spiritual plan of communication, right? Their spiritual communication towards you feeling that new plan. Understanding that new plan, right? To end the cycle. Look. And what is going on? You are laying in the water. A cycle is over. What cycle there? That weak rigidness is over. Because now you are going to learn whether you are union with him, her, them, whoever, that a union is going to happen. But the union that is going to happen, it's all spiritual. See that? Moon towards the 2 of cups, the divine union. A new beginning. See that? Outside of that dog that represents friend or enemy. Because see, the thing about it is, the ones who think that they looking at you be a fool, they just don't know. You want to be in the fool's position. Because you a fool for the divines. Didn't I tell you was the divines investment? You are a puppet for the divines, honey. I'll be the fool any day. So while they waiting for you to fall over that cliff, they need to go on and jump over it towards the hermit who is going to journey alone to follow their light, to face all type of conflicts, right? Of actions to stop them, reject them, oh, they gonna face it, right? You know why? Because happiness, the 9 of cups, happiness is part of that plan, right? And this Wheel of Fortune, what is the happiness towards the Wheel of Fortune? Look at here. Watch now. What is the happiness towards the Wheel of Fortune? Moon towards the 2 of cups. Spiritual connection of the divine union. Plain and simple. Anyway, I'm still looking. I'm looking. It's so much here. But anyway, listen. I'm Leah. This is Enlightened Mystic Essentials. If you want to do your own past life reading for your personal healing, because you're going to need it as you grow and go along this journey, all you got to do is email me. Yeah. Or go to Enlightened Mystic Essentials and book a past life reading. Plain and simple. And right now, my turnaround time, 2 days max. But right now, next day, depending on how fast your order gets in. If you need to look at the love and spirit reading of the divine feminine, divine masculine, they're out. If you need to look at love and spirit signs and elements, your sign of an element is there. It's there. So after you get this reading, I'm getting ready to post the divine masculines as well. And we're going to see what they need to heal and grow from too. This is a long, read, but it's necessary. And if spirit didn't want me to do it, I wouldn't have did it. I'm led by the spiritual realm. What say you? Anyway, I love you guys. And this is so much information and knowledge. Understand it, accept it, and you will. Because before I came on, I prayed. I said, hey, anybody that need to see this, let them understand it. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to come. It's going to come. You have to learn about your purpose. And then the thing about it is, before your time, right? Just say, you know how many others have been journeying on the same path, but they had no understanding. Now technology is here as our tool. So if this is the way in which we communicate, use it for the betterment of the collective or the group, because we move in a group. So I'm thankful that y'all in my group. So I send you love, light, and wisdom, because you are my mirror, right? So if I speak it unto you, I speak it unto myself. Correct. So I love you guys. Work it out, figure it out, and you got it. Self-love. Love of mental, and never mind what they do. It's not about them, it's about you. Okay?